Hey guys, welcome to Raising an Archer, and we have a couple of archers that are going to spend a little bit of time explaining what this is all about, talk about their club, their 4-H club, what their role is, and things like that.
Absolutely. So happy to have the Marshes here. Now, are you siblings?
Yes.
All right, because it could be that you have the same last name, but you're not kin to each other.
We got Ryan and Kali, right? All right, I did get it right. I got the names right.
I can't believe he never gets names correct. Never.
Kali, you would think I would screw that one up. Or Ryan. You think I could screw Ryan up?
You better not have Ryan messed up because that's the name of your son. So, well,
I could screw that up.
I'm so glad that you guys decided to come and talk with us here. We're in between the qualification round, the last qualification round that was this morning, and then the finals venue. I think you guys have to leave soon because you are headed, what do you have, about a 5-hour drive?
Just 2 hours, but
2
we have
hours.
something this afternoon.
Oh, there you go. So
there you go.
trying to get on to the next thing. That is life, isn't it? One thing to the next. All right. How old are you guys?
I'm 17.
And I'm 15.
Wow, that sounds like mine.
So
15 and 17.
senior and freshman?
Yes.
Sophomore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She's like, yes.
All right, but you're both shooting, or you both shot in the senior division here at the archery competition.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what kind of bows do y'all shoot?
We both shoot the same bow. We both shoot recurve with the sights and everything.
So like an Olympic recurve setup.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. What did you think about this? Was this your first time shooting the rodeo?
No, we shot it 2 years. We've shot it for the past 2 years here.
Very
we really
cool.
enjoyed it.
What do you think about the new setup?
Oh, I really like it, honestly. What do you think?
I think it's better.
Yeah.
Yes.
The lighting.
We think it's way better. Like it's not as crowded because it was pretty crowded last year.
So did you say the lighting was better?
Yes.
Yes, and that was something, it was kind of dark over in the horse barn.
Yes,
where
it was.
they had it before. And in here, when I walked in, I thought, I'm not real sure how the lighting was going to be. But I've heard so many people say that the lighting is so much better and that it was really nice in here. Have you guys shot this kind of tournament, the large tournament like this before?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us, you've been shooting for about 2 years, Olympic recurve. How did you guys?
Well, they've been shooting here for 2 years. How long have you been shooting
archery?
I've been shooting almost 7 years. I think
Same
both
for
of
me.
us. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And so did you guys start off as Olympic recurve, or did you start with bare bow or Genesis or things like that?
I started with the Genesis and then went up to a compound.
Okay.
I started with a Genesis also, then went up to a compound, then bare bow, and now recurve.
He's like,
Wait a
I
minute.
had to
You've
hit
shot them
them
all. And what about you, Kali?
I went from Genesis to compound aided to unaided and then to Olympic recurve.
Okay.
All right.
What do you guys think about Olympic recurve?
It's definitely my favorite by
Really?
Really?
Me
Okay.
too. It's my favorite.
Wow. And your daughter went from bare bow to recurve. So we've seen that kind of progression.
Mine went
with several.
compound. And I wanted her to shoot compound. I kept pushing her to
that's
compound.
right.
And then finally, she was just like, I want to try something different. And so she tried the bare bow.
There we go.
Did bare bow for about 3 weeks. And I'm not even over-exaggerating that. She shot for 3 weeks. We were going to a national event. I put her in nationals. She came in 6th place out of like 11 kids. And she's like, oh, that was fun. And I was like, okay, great. This is what we're going to do. We're going to shoot bare bow moving forward. And we get back. She's like, I want to go Olympic recurve. Okay. And so that's where we've been for the last a little over a year. She's been shooting Olympic recurve, and she loves it.
So you guys are in 4-H. You're shooting for 4-H, not FFA, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I'm seeing there on your shirts, you guys are with Brazos 4-H. My family is with Brazos County 4-H. So Brazos 4-H, where about is that in the state of Texas?
That's
About 2 hours away.
Yeah,
I think he already said that.
I know that, but 2
No, I'm teasing.
hours
Ryan,
from here.
go ahead. Sorry.
it's where A&M is basically. That's the
okay.
main point of. That's where everyone knows.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Now,
do
are
shoot
you
at a range up there?
Oh yeah, we have a range at the Brazos County Archery Club that
Okay.
they let us use a range there.
Awesome.
for our
Wow, I
own
didn't even
club.
know there was one there. That's good to know. What got you into archery?
Our dad started to do it and he wanted the whole family to do it.
Did he do it for hunting or did he do it for fun?
I think it was both.
Both. All right. That's pretty cool. All right. Now, do y'all do hunting as well as competition, or do you just do competition?
The recurves aren't really built for
Well,
hunting.
that's true,
so.
but you did come from compound. All right, Mr. 17-year-old over there. That's okay. I have a 17-year-old boy and a 15-year-old daughter, so I'm used to it. All right, I know that right now you don't, but you did start out with compound, and I didn't know if maybe you still have compound that you would shoot with, or
Nice
you're
save.
just
Nice save.
that you just
We
do
use-
recurve.
We used to go hunting with our dad, but we don't anymore.
See how that went.
There you go.
All right. Do you plan on coming back to this?
I'm not. This is my senior year.
That's
so.
your senior year, and then for you, Miss Callie.
I will not be here in Texas next year.
Oh my! Okay, all right. Well, we're sad
they
to
won't
hear
be
that
back.
they will not be back. But at least it's not because of all the changes that have been made. It's because one's graduating and one will not be in Texas. So I completely understand that. If you're not going to A&M next weekend, we hope to see you there. But where do you think your next big tournament's going to be?
That's a good question. I'm not sure where we're going anymore.
They're just along for the ride.
That's right.
That's
right.
all it is.
That's pretty much the way my kids would answer it. Then let's see. If we're talking about archery and we're talking about 4-H, so we know that those two go hand in hand. Do you have any other 4-H projects?
I do food challenge and I sew.
Oh, wow. So, I cannot sew.
I also do food challenge and also Ag ID, and I think I'm going to make a quilt this year for the fashion and design project.
Oh, that's cool.
Very nice. I would love to quilt. I can't make myself sit down that long, but very nice. I know that the committee members here have talked about how well the archers here have carried themselves, the way you guys speak to the volunteers, the way that you carry yourselves on the line. They've talked about a lot of leadership here, and that even shows in the way you have come up here. I know you were asked to come up here by either parents or 4-H leaders. Someone had asked you to come up here. We're very thankful that you did, and but we can see that in the interview with you, that the way you carry yourselves. I think that comes along with 4-H. I was in 4-H, and leadership is a big part of it. They promote that. What do you think contributed to the way that you hold yourself? Is it 4-H? Is it things that you've learned in that, or?
I think it's taking on leadership roles like inside the club, and it makes you want to do more leadership outside of 4-H.
Yeah, they have they have a whole vote and a whole committee. What do they
Yes.
call it? My mind just went blank.
Well, you've got
You're-
your president. You've got. Do you hold
like council
offices?
members.
Yep,
Yeah, what
your
is it?
4-H council.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you on your council?
Oh, we're just representatives.
Awesome. Well, you represent your 4-H
That's
well. So thank you, Brazos 4-H, and especially Brazos 4-H Archery Club. We will hopefully see you again.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining, and I guess we'll catch you guys at the next target.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And that is all for this episode of Raising an Archer.